Americans watch this week as Afghanistan fell to the Taliban after nearly 2 decades of war.
Some of those watching closely are Central Georgia veterans who served there. Molly Jett went to Milledgeville and Warner Robins to talk with a couple of Afghan vets to get their reaction to what's happening.
Richard Jordan of Milledgeville deployed to Kabul, Afghanistan as an Army medic in 2009.
I was anxious, certainly like a lot of people, but I was also ready to do my job.
During his 9-month deployment, Jordan formed a relationship with the community.
All the Afghans that I met personally were good people, and they just wanted to live their life like anyone else would. They wanted not to be oppressed, and particularly the women wanted to have rights, and that was a big thing, and we wanted to help them do that.
When the Taliban took full control of Afghanistan's capital city of Kabul over the weekend, Jordan said he went numb.
We met a lot of really great people, and they sacrificed a lot to help us, and now we're not there to help them.
A recent CBS News poll says 72% of Americans supported the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. However, the poll was taken before the rapid collapse of Afghanistan to the Taliban. Afghan veteran Chris Smith of Warner Robins did flyovers above Afghanistan. He said it's hard to put his thoughts into words right now.
Knowing what I know and what goes on there and how people get treated, the thought thinking about that they'll go back to that and that will continue is upsetting to me and many other veterans. And the blood, sweat, and tears the veterans put in for so long to keep that from happening, and we're going back to that. The women in the university at Kabul now are scared. What's going to happen to them? They go back to the past when the Russians lived and the Taliban first took over, and all that will go away. And people that could be doctors, medical workers, technicians, and all, that goes away. I'm upset and disconcerted that we pulled out and couldn't have done it more in phases to keep the country stabilized. But like I said, when you analyze it from the other side, what was going to be the point that we exited?
Smith adds he hopes the chaos doesn't build even more.
Islamic extremists and the terrorist group, not all the people of the Middle East, just those. I hope this doesn't fuel them for another offensive attack that could hurt us, our allies, or innocent people. Which a lot of people on 9/11 were not military, they were not combative, they were innocent human beings that their life ended that day.
In Central Georgia, Molly Jett, 13 WMAZ News.
President Biden said this week he defends his decision to pull U.S. troops out of Afghanistan.
Thousands of American citizens and Afghan allies remain in the country today. The challenge of evacuating those allies is at the forefront.